Welcome back to Storyline English Motivation. Today we bring you the incredible true story of a man who turned pain into power, failure into fuel, and dreams into reality. This is the inspiring journey of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a man who refused to let life's struggles define his future. If this story inspires you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Storyline English Motivation family. Now let's begin. Dwayne Douglas Johnson, known to millions around the world as The Rock, was not born into a life of luxury, fame, or success. Before he became one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood and one of the most recognizable faces on the planet, he was simply a young boy growing up in a family that struggled to make ends meet. His journey is not a story of instant success. It is a story of sacrifice, heartbreak, determination, and relentless belief in oneself. On May 2, 1972, Dwayne was born in Hayward, California. Wrestling was already part of his bloodline. His father, Rocky Johnson, was a professional wrestler, and his grandfather, Peter Maivia, was also a wrestling legend. Many people assume that being born into such a famous family meant life was easy, but nothing could be further from the truth. His father's wrestling career required constant travel. The family moved from city to city, never staying in one place for long. Every few months, Dwayne had to leave behind friends, schools, and everything familiar. He learned early that life was unpredictable. Money was always a problem. There were days when his parents worried about paying rent. Bills piled up, and the family often lived paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes they had to leave their homes because they could no longer afford them. One memory stayed with Dwayne forever. When he was just 14 years old, he returned home one afternoon to find strangers carrying furniture out of the apartment. His family had been evicted. Watching his belongings placed on the sidewalk left a deep scar on his heart. At that moment, he silently promised himself something that would shape the rest of his life. One day, my family will never struggle like this again. That promise became the fire that burned inside him every single day. Changing schools so often made life difficult. Dwayne struggled to fit in. He was bigger than most kids his age, which often made him stand out. Some classmates admired him, while others judged him before even getting to know him. As a teenager, frustration began to take control. Anger built up inside him. He got into fights, skipped classes, and surrounded himself with the wrong crowd. He was arrested several times for fighting and petty crimes. Looking back years later, Dwayne admitted that he was angry at the world because he felt powerless. He believed life had treated his family unfairly. But sometimes, life's greatest turning points come when we least expect them. For Dwayne, that turning point was football. Coaches noticed his incredible size, speed, and athletic ability. They encouraged him to join the football team. At first, football was simply an escape from the problems surrounding him. But soon it became much more than that. For the first time in his life, he found discipline. The football field taught him lessons no classroom ever could. Wake up early. Work harder than everyone else. Respect your teammates. Never quit. These principles slowly transformed the troubled teenager into a focused young man. His dedication paid off. Colleges across America started noticing him. Eventually, he earned a full athletic scholarship to the University of Miami, one of the strongest football programs in the country. For Dwayne and his family, this scholarship meant hope. It meant opportunity. It meant the possibility of escaping poverty forever. At the University of Miami, Dwayne worked harder than ever before. Every practice felt like another step toward his ultimate dream, playing professional football in the NFL. He believed football would change everything. He imagined buying a beautiful home for his parents. He imagined financial security. He imagined proving to everyone that hardship could never defeat determination. But life had another lesson waiting. During college, injuries began to slow him down. Competition was fierce. Every player was fighting for the same dream. Despite giving everything he had, Dwayne never became the superstar he hoped to be. After graduation, he signed with the Calgary Stampers in the Canadian Football League. Although it wasn't the NFL, he remained grateful. He believed this was simply another step toward achieving his dream. He trained relentlessly. He sacrificed comfort. He refused to complain. Then, only a short time later, everything collapsed. The team released him. Just like that, his football career was over. He returned home carrying only a small bag and $7 in his pocket. $7. That was all he owned. Years later, those $7 would become one of the most powerful symbols of his life. At that moment, however, there was nothing inspiring about it. He felt broken. His lifelong dream had disappeared overnight. Many people experience failure. Few experience the feeling of watching their identity disappear. Football wasn't just a sport. It had become his future. Without it, Dwayne didn't know who he was anymore. For days, he questioned himself. Was he good enough? Had he wasted years chasing the wrong dream? Would his family always struggle? Most people would have accepted defeat. But Dwayne remembered the promise he made years earlier while standing outside his family's evicted apartment. He refused to quit. His father suggested professional wrestling. At first, Dwayne rejected the idea. Growing up, he had witnessed how difficult wrestling was. He saw injuries, long road trips, financial uncertainty, and constant sacrifices. He wanted a different path, yet life kept bringing him back to wrestling. Finally, he agreed. Training was brutal. Nothing came easy simply because of his family name. In fact, expectations were even higher. Every mistake was criticized. Every performance was compared to his father and grandfather. He had to earn respect, one match at a time, one audience at a time, one opportunity at a time. He traveled across small towns wrestling in front of tiny crowds. Sometimes only a few hundred people watched, sometimes even fewer. The pay was small, hotels were cheap, road trips were endless, yet he never complained. He understood something many people forget. Greatness is built long before anyone notices. Every match improved his confidence. Every failure strengthened his mindset. Every rejection increased his hunger. Eventually, the biggest opportunity arrived. The World Wrestling Federation, known today as WWE, offered him a contract. He debuted under the name Rocky Maivia, combining the names of his father and grandfather. The company believed fans would instantly love him. They were wrong. Instead of cheering, audiences rejected him. Crowds loudly chanted, "Rocky sucks." Imagine dedicating your entire life to reaching your dream only to hear thousands of people telling you that you weren't good enough. Many performers would have lost confidence. Some would have quit. But Dwayne chose a different response. Instead of fighting the criticism, he embraced change. He reinvented himself completely. Gone was the smiling rookie desperate for approval. New personality emerged, confident, fearless, charismatic, bold. He called himself The Rock. The audience that once rejected him suddenly couldn't look away. His confidence became contagious. His catchphrases became legendary. His energy electrified arenas around the world. Within a few short years, The Rock transformed from one of wrestling's most criticized newcomers into one of the biggest superstars in sports entertainment history. Millions of fans filled stadiums just to watch him perform. Children wore his t-shirts. Adults memorized his speeches. Television ratings soared whenever he appeared. The same people who once doubted him now celebrated him. The boy who had once stood outside an evicted apartment with uncertainty in his eyes had become one of the most famous athletes on earth. But as incredible as this success was, an even bigger challenge and an even greater dream was waiting just beyond the wrestling ring. Leaving wrestling at the height of his popularity was one of the biggest risks Dwayne Johnson had ever taken. Many people believed he was making a mistake. In WWE, he was already a global superstar. In Hollywood, he was simply another newcomer trying to earn a chance. His early movies received mixed reactions. Some critics questioned whether he was only a wrestler trying to become an actor. Others believed his success would be temporary. Instead of arguing with them, Dwayne chose to improve. He studied acting, listened to directors, learned from experienced performers, and worked harder with every film. There were disappointments along the way. Not every movie became a hit. Some projects failed to impress audiences, and there were moments when people wondered if his Hollywood career had reached its limit. But setbacks had never stopped him before. He reinvented himself once again. Rather than trying to copy anyone else, he focused on becoming the best version of himself. His discipline, positive attitude, and tireless work ethic became his greatest strengths. Directors knew they could depend on him. Fans appreciated not only his performances but also the respect he showed to everyone around him. Soon, opportunities grew larger. He starred in blockbuster action films, family adventures, comedies, and thrilling franchises. His ability to connect with audiences of all ages helped make him one of the most recognizable stars in the world. Movie after movie, his reputation continued to grow. But success did not make him forget where he came from. He often spoke about the difficult days when his family struggled financially and about the promise he had made as a teenager to ensure that his loved ones would never experience that kind of hardship again. Fulfilling that promise became one of the proudest achievements of his life. His ambitions expanded beyond acting. He built businesses, invested in new ideas, supported charitable causes, and encouraged people around the world to believe that persistence matters more than talent alone. Through interviews and social media, he reminded millions that success is rarely immediate. It is built through consistency, resilience, and a willingness to keep moving forward after failure. One of the most powerful symbols of his journey remained the $7 he once had after his football dream ended. Instead of hiding that memory, he embraced it. It became a reminder that even the lowest point in life can become the foundation for something extraordinary. Looking back, every challenge had served a purpose. The constant moving during childhood taught him adaptability. Financial struggles taught him gratitude. Football taught him discipline. Failure taught him resilience. Wrestling taught him confidence. Hollywood taught him patience. Together, those experiences shaped the person he became. Today, millions know Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as an actor, producer, entrepreneur, and entertainer. Yet behind every achievement stands a simple truth. Success did not come because life was easy. It came because he refused to quit when life became difficult. His story reminds us that failure is not the end of the road. Dreams may change, plans may fall apart, opportunities may disappear, but determination can create new paths where none seem to exist. Every obstacle carries a lesson. Every setback offers a chance to grow stronger. Every difficult day prepares us for future victories, if we choose to keep going. If you are facing challenges today, remember the young man who once stood with only $7 and an uncertain future. No one could have predicted that he would become one of the biggest stars in the world. What made the difference was not luck. It was the decision to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Thank you for watching Storyline English Motivation. If this inspiring journey motivated you to believe in your own dreams, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another inspiring story. Remember, your current situation does not define your future. Your determination does. We'll see you in the next inspiring story. Until then, keep believing, keep working, and never give up.